because I am more than Asian. I am more than a woman. I am more than Letitia Chai. I am a human being. And I ask you to take this leap of faith, to take this next step, or rather this next strip in our movement, and to join me in revealing to each other and to seeing each other for who we truly are, members of the human race. Strip, everybody. Jeb Bush, please clap. So cheeky. So look around and rejoice. We are so triumphant, but most importantly, we are equals. And I thank you for taking this step and for taking this leap of faith. And I hope that this is only the beginning of a conversation that I did not think that we still had to have. But we do, and we are here to make it continue. So thank you. All right. I don't know if Professor Goldstein has mentioned this, but this ties in very strongly to the topic of my thesis. And I asked, maybe you guys just all want to come in because I feel like there's a lot more room on this side. So for the past 4 years and ever since high school, I've been very interested in refugee rehabilitation, and I'm very excited to present to you today my senior thesis for the College Scholar program. It's titled Reimagining the Host Country and Refugee Relationship Using Tibetans in India as my case study. Now you're probably wondering, and I think that it's very important to explain first off why I'm interested in this topic in the first place. So I'm an international student. My family lives in Korea, and I grew up moving around in Asia. This experience exposed me to some of the benefits and the challenges of cultural adaptation. For instance, I think that I've gained the ability to empathize with people from diverse backgrounds. But at the same time, I realized that there's a lot of uncertainty in having to change and having to move, and I know that that's quite scary. On a very personal note, this has made me ask the question of how we can create a sense of home for those in unstable circumstances. And this journey has led me to a number of places. One place I'd like to focus on is Myanmar. This is where I went the summer after my sophomore year, and I was going to do research on ethnic conflict and the prospects for reconciliation in Rakhine State, which is this area right here, on the border of Bangladesh and Myanmar. If you've been following the news, you know that right now there's an ethnic cleansing, I would call it a genocide, happening in that area. And I spent lots of time with Rohingya women who told me about their unstable circumstances, who told me that they were constantly afraid of sexual abuse in the camps. You know, and these are women who are supposed to be citizens of a nation that have disowned them. And I was shocked, and I realized the situation for refugees is far worse than we even know it to be. However, I was totally floored by the fact that there is a completely different reality, specifically in India for Tibetan refugees, which is where I went the following summer. In India, I was working for the Central Tibetan Administration, which is the government